Hello there, I'm Vine and I have for you another roleplay build. This time Dark Mechanicum from Warhammer 40k. It's a request again. If you wanna check out the request list, please visit channel's Discord server. The link is in the description below. Now, if you don't know who Dark Mechanicum are, those are tech priests that rejected the great lie of God Emperor being the Omnissiah, the machine god's avatar. They have stood against him since the Schism of Mars and are considered enemies of the Imperium of Man. That's why my main angle with this build will be to make it with the return to the roots message of Mechanicum proper. But don't worry, I'll give you some customization options so you can RP any variant of heretics that you wanna. So, starting with the origin, we wanna pick Cybernetic Creed for the Technophant and Haruspex jobs and to rush Cybernetics. This is also the best roleplay origin for the tech priests since it's thematically based around them. Next is Megacorp Authority that gives +2 trade production per 100 Haruspexes for free. It is also in line with Dark Mechanicum being a main weapon seller to the forces of chaos. As for civic, I have two key ones and a lot of optional picks. First is Corporate Death Cult for additional +0.5 society and +200 amenities per 100 Haruspexes for -1 unity penalty to their production. Remember that this penalty is nullified by +1.5 unity production bonus they get when Sacrifice Edict is active. Second is Gospel of the Masses to spread the correct word about the Omnissiah and get another +1 trade per 100 Haruspexes with +0.33 trade per 100 free spiritualist pops in our empire. But this one may be better as third civic, as we have few optional ones that we may take as the second. Augmentation Bazaars for the heretic cults that wanna reject humanist teachings of the Imperium. Also with this we get some cybernetic traits for starting species. Corporate Hedonism for the cults that align with Slanesh and want some more pop growth to sacrifice more pops. And Dimensional Enterprise for Chaos Undivided Worshippers and +1 physics per 100 Haruspexes. This one is also in line with a Cybernetic Creed meta build that E3PO showed some time ago. As with the society production from Death Cult, Haruspexes produce all types of research. You may also want to pick Sequence Securities instead of Gospel Civic with this mix for the maximum research efficiency. As for the species traits, we have one must-have, and that is Traditional, for the +10% Haruspexes job efficiency. I know that there is also a Chromalox trait with +20% bonus, but this roleplay build must be Carpet Toxoid compatible, so we are not taking it. Rest of the options are optional. Customize them as you see fit. Like seriously, you don't have to copy my builds one-to-one for them to work. With that in mind, let's jump into the game and look at the options there. Starting with the game opening, start researching the integrated cybernetics from the start, as we need it finished to take the cybernetics tradition tree. Then, from traditions, we need two. First is commerce for the adaptive economic policies to unlock alternative trade policies, which we will quickly use. The second tree is cybernetics to push cybernetic ascension for our heretics. As for the situation it starts with the conclaves, go with it in any direction you want. We can even roleplay that factions as specific Chaos God cults and pick the one we would like to align with. As for the policies and edicts, We set the trade policy to consumer benefits, because since Haruspex has produced +3 trade as base, making it into consumer goods will only help with their upkeep. As for the edicts, Veneration of Saints gives another +5% Haruspex job efficiency, so it's a must-have for the whole run. That's it. Now it's time for evaluation. In multiplayer, it's a cybernetic tech crash. Not the best, but one job that gives unity, trade and 2 or more types of research gives an advantage in multi. With Dimensional Enterprise, it covers all the needs that you may have. In single player, it's the same. Actually, no difference here, as the gameplay is the same. As for the roleplay, it is the cult of truth. The Emperor has lied to the Mechanicum, defiling the machine god's dogma. Those fools talk of spirits and rights. Technology is cause and consequence, mechanism and effect, and should not be so restrained and mishandled. Now, it won't be ever more. Anyway, what do you think about this build? Write your opinion in the comments, remember to visit channel's Discord, and see you later!